Have you ever told everyone about something big you wanted to do? Did you notice what happened next? Sometimes when we talk too much about our dreams, they become harder to achieve. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a young man named Johnson. He had big dreams and endless ideas. One week, he wanted to open a shop. The next week, he planned to learn pottery. And soon after, he dreamed of building a house. But Johnson had a habit. Before starting any project, he told everyone about it. He would proudly announce his plans in the market. People would clap, encourage him, and praise his ambition. Johnson loved the attention. Their compliments made him feel successful. But when it was time to do the real work, his excitement disappeared. Days passed, and nothing was ever completed. This pattern continued for years. Johnson talked about many dreams, but his life never changed. One evening, feeling frustrated and ashamed, Johnson sat beside an old well. A wise elder from the village noticed him and asked what was wrong. Johnson confessed that he had many dreams, but never finished anything. The elder listened carefully and invited Johnson to his garden. The next morning, the elder held 2 seeds. He gave one to Johnson and asked him to plant it in the soil. The elder kept the other seed on a rock and proudly announced to nearby children that it would become a beautiful tree. The children clapped and cheered. Over the following weeks, the buried seed was quietly watered and soon grew into a healthy young plant. But the seed on the rock dried under the sun and eventually disappeared. The elder pointed to the plant and said, "A seed needs silence to grow. It must stay hidden beneath the soil. If it remains in the open, it never becomes a tree." Then he explained that many people share their dreams too early. The praise they receive creates a false feeling of accomplishment. Their minds begin to feel successful before any real work is done, and motivation slowly fades away. Suddenly, Johnson understood. Every time he announced a dream, he felt rewarded. Before taking action, the elder smiled and said, "Dreams are like seeds. Protect them. Let them grow quietly through your effort. When the tree becomes strong, everyone will see it." Johnson decided to test this lesson. He chose a simple goal: building a wooden chair. This time, he told no one. Every evening, he worked quietly. Some days were difficult, but he kept going. Weeks later, the chair was finished. For the first time, Johnson felt true pride. Not from talking about a dream, but from completing one. From that day on, he stopped announcing his plans. He focused on his work. Over the years, he became one of the most skilled craftsmen in the village. Respected not for his words, but for his results. Sometimes talking about a goal feels like progress, but real progress comes from action. Protect your dreams like seeds. Let them grow quietly, through consistent effort. And one day, The results will speak for themselves.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.